Hey guys, today we will explain step by step how we can mount our new EXC Rally kit. First step, quite easy, you remove the mask, so you take down and you have to get out the brake hose. Now take out the plastic holder and unbundle the electrics under the mask. Now you mount the upper clamp where is integrated the adapter for the steering damper. It goes from one side and second side of the steering neck. Prepare the low left clamp. There are two M5 bolts, don't forget to Loctite them. And bolt on top of the radiator with M6 bolts. Before we start mounting the right clamp, you have to take out the breather hose, because we will need this hole, this one and this one here in the bottom. The clamp is also consists of two pieces, and you use two M5 bolts, don't forget to Loctite them. Now push through the M8 bolts and prepare this big washer, the hook, standard washer and M8 nuts for the other side.
Akce.
When tightening these two bolts, be careful. You have to tighten them well so they are secured in the nut, but don't over tighten them because you can disboard the frame. Yeah, it's very thin. Now when the lower clamps are mounted, now we need to make sure that the upper clamp is really in the middle. So you take this front tower holders, put there the bolts, no nuts are needed. Yeah, you know that you are well centered, and only now you can tight the upper clamps.
Akce.
When installing the bracket for the electric things, so first put the all hoses and and cables inside the OEM clamps, and then put it inside behind it. Stop. Yeah. And then you use the bolts, M6 bolts, to mount to the triple clamps.
Akce.
This cable extension is included in every kit, but it's optional if you mount it or not, and if you use it or not, because this is permanent power source. So you can connect there whatever you need, but just be careful that it's always consuming your battery. You disconnect here and you put there simply the extension. Zip tie here, in between here is one hole, here is another one. Just make sure that the connection here is in front and not here on the side, because then it makes trouble for the carbon cover. Yeah, so now actually you're ready to put on the carbon cover. Like this, and there are 1 and 2 bolts. In case you want to use roadbook and tripmaster switch, then we recommend to take it through the plastic holder here, and further I use the zip tie like this, and then it will go into the tower. And here is the magnet connector, and it goes like this, will go into the tower.
Akce.
From the left side, you use the hook to secure the brake hose. In the kit is also included the adapter for the steering damper. Yes, so you have to mount it, you have to release first the handlebars, put them away, then release the clamps, use our longer bolts, and put on the bridge. Now we will install the carbon tower. Here is a hole. You need to put through the connector for the headlights. Then if you use the power cables, and this disregard if you don't have the roadbook and tripmaster on your motorbike. If you have them, start with the roadbook and tripmaster cables. Now put on the power cables. Now secure the tower with 3 M6 by 45 bolts. The holes are very precise, yeah. So if it doesn't go easily through, so just screw it there and it will work. This is the second cable extension that you get with the kit. Here you connect it into the headlight cable, and then you connect the headlight itself. And here you have as well the spare power source. This one is works only when the engine is on. Now we mounted already the LED lights. The important thing is the longer one goes to the bottom, the shorter goes to the top. They are on 8 bolts. Always, if you lose them, you can adjust the height of the beam. Then we mounted the fairing holders, the upper ones, the low ones. There are always 2 and 2 rubber inserts in the carbon tower, so you fit them with M5 bolts. And then don't forget to insert also the rubber nuts into the holders. The last thing, you have to mount the bar where you can put any navigation stuff you need. You have 2 options. You can mount it this way or the other way, depends what kind of handheld you have. Because we use the Garmin and we want to have it closer to see better, so we mount it this way, and you use very short bolts M8 with the washer. We are getting to the end. Now we assembled the fairing, quite easy. First important thing, you use the rubber nuts, the plastic washers and the M5 bolts. You bolt on here the side panels and the screen, only these 4. This middle one keep spare, and here the carbon piece, again 4 bolts. Then take the rim and install the rim around, and you have in your bag also this orange sticker, and it's optional if you put it there or not. Now how you will connect together the side fairing with the OEM panel. You put the fairing on because the fairing has already 1 hole, so you put the fairing on top of the OEM panel. You mark it from the behind, and you have to drill the hole. The diameter is 9.5 millimeters, and you put on the rubber nut, and you bolt on. Here on top, you use this Velcro. Yeah, it's a dual lock from 3M, so it's the same on both sides. You cut it, you stick here 1 piece, and the other piece you stick on the side fairing. As said earlier, the kit includes the adapter for the Scott's steering damper, so if you have it, you can easily just bolt on 2 bolts and it's done. You put on easily the fairing, then here is M5 by 16 bolt, here is longer one, M5 by 20, here is a M5 by 16, and here is the dual lock. So the installation is ready. You can see your EXC has completely different look. We would say quite rally style, with all trendy transparent material, carbon tower and so on, and it's just up to you if you use it for a nice adventure trip or you will challenge yourself and then try some rally race.